Hi everyone, this is Julianne Victoria. Welcome to this reading. This is the Western astrology perspective for the new moon that occurs on October 21st, 2025 at 5:25 a.m. and that's here on the Pacific coast of the US. So you just have to adjust for your time zone, but for most people it will be on the 21st. Okay, so we have our new moon here. As you know, new moons are conjoined the sun. At the very tail end of Libra, this little blue line is there, 28 degrees, 22 minutes of Libra. Strong healing energy with this new moon, and I say that because it is opposite Chiron, who's been here in Aries for quite some time, several years. New moons, as you know, are new beginnings. What I'm strongly feeling with this new moon is a lot of cleared out space, an opening. There's a sense of freedom here. So I feel like it's a lot of choice, a lot of free will with this new moon energy. Of course, in Libra, so a new energy or free will in areas of life we want to bring in more balance, or in partnerships, in relationships, how we relate to other people, how we allow other people to relate to us. And again, it's opposite Chiron, the wounded healer over in Aries. It's like space, clarity, and with that awareness of deep healing that has been going on within inside of us, that is currently happening and will continue to happen. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels rather light, though there may be a lot of emotions that come up. And I say that because there is this, see this big blue triangle, this big watery trine with Jupiter in Cancer, Saturn in Pisces, and we got Lilith, and coming up Mercury and Mars. They're all kind of right here, all coming together. So Mercury, Mars, Lilith, and Scorpio. This big water trine. Waters are emotions, stuff, water swirling about. What has been stuck, that's the Scorpio energy. Mars and Mercury here, and Lilith, rebellious Lilith, is like sort of like, hell no, no more. I'm coming out of this. I'm taking my emotions out of this swamp. I don't want to be stuck. I need to free them. Really Lilith energy here, but Mars just adding that fire. Saturn here in Pisces, like pulling stuff up from the deepest depths. You can see Saturn is a heavy lead anchor that wants to be pulled out by this hell no Lilith, Mars, Mercury energy here. And Jupiter trying to bring it all up to the surface. Benefically, right? It's Jupiter for our own emotional growth and expansion, right? So the new moon sort of cuts through the middle of this trine, attaching, I want to say, to Chiron. It almost like I get that picture of an anchor again, reeling it all in. The space is here. We need to embrace it, right? We need to choose to work with these emotions and this energy that comes up and this deep healing. And I want to say, allow it to be. Allow it to be. No more resistance, no more suppression by ourselves, by others, by how we were raised, whatever it might be, by other people, by relationships, right? Because it's a new moon in Libra. Allow it to be. Allow the healing to be. I think that is the main message here with this new moon. Now, if we look at other angles, the new moon is in a square to Jupiter. That doesn't feel like a negative square, right? Squares are often thought of as negative, but there's positive sides too. It's stabilizing. Jupiter's helping to stabilize this as he helps to pull up all the emotions, the stuff that's been stuck at the bottom of the ocean, the bottom of Pisces, deep in our psyche, and the sludge that we want to move ourselves out of. So that square feels supportive, right? Squares are also strong, solid foundations, not in any way a challenge. Now, the emotions that all come up, the healing that all comes up, Chiron highlighted over here, with this new moon, they may seem challenging. It's not easy. Emotional healing is the most challenging, right? Because all forms of healing involve emotions. But again, ride the waves, swim the waters, come up to the surface, allow the sludge to cry away, whatever it might be. This doesn't mean everyone's going to be crying and miserable for the new moon, but like stuff is coming up. You will know what it is when it comes up. I'll say throughout the week of the new moon, but especially the surrounding, the day before, day of, and day after. So deep healing. Allow what needs to heal to heal. It's coming to the surface now. Okay, anything else I want to mention here? Of course, we do also have this square to Pluto, which is more depth, more stuff, more transformation coming from the depths. It just adds to it all. Loosely opposite Jupiter, 6-degree orb. But let's work with this moon's energy of healing. The space that is opened up for us to address this healing. And I want to say support the healing. All right, that is our new moon energy. The Vedic astrology perspective is already up as usual, and the tarot reading is coming next. All right, thanks everyone.